Good morning from the Ohio Turnpike. I left out this morning. It is Wednesday, August 21st. I'm making my way over to the D&D tank wash in Bellevue, Ohio. I'm gonna be there in about 35 minutes to get this trailer cleaned out. It is a dirty, dusty mess on the inside. The resin that I delivered up in Mendon, Michigan last Friday, yeah, it did a number on the inside of this trailer, so it is definitely in need of a very good washout, and that is exactly what D&D will do for us today, us being myself and Bruce Oakley. From there, I believe I'm heading down to Louisiana to load plastic for Canada. When I spoke to dispatch yesterday, Austin told me that they were needing to move more than a few loads up to Canada, so I'm looking forward to that. I always enjoy a good trip south and then a good trip back north, so we're making it happen. We're getting across here, get you guys up to speed. We'll be back with you here in a little bit.
Turn left on Allen Drive.
We're in Bellevue, Ohio right now, getting ready to make a left here on Allen, as you just heard on my GPS. And we're going to take that up right here to the D&D tank wash, which is right ahead of us.
On the left.
I let Austin know I'd be here about 9 o'clock. It's 8:35, so I'm 25 minutes ahead of the time that I had told him, and normally they give them a heads up as to when we'll be here, so I'm not sure how long they'll be. Generally, it's an hour to 2 hours to get our trailers done. They get quite a few trailers in and out of here, as you can see. So we'll see how long it takes. But we drop out, they come out and get it with the yard truck and go back, clean it, and then I come out here and hang out
Arriving at
on the road.
155 Allen Drive on the left.
So that's generally what we do. So I'm going to pull up next to these tanks and drop, and then go check in. They make a copy of my bill of lading. Let me get my log stopped here. There we go. Alright. Get that log shut down. That log matters. Don't want to be burning up minutes. I'm very meticulous about my log. So we're going to pull up on this pad. I'm trying to get up next to this trailer without getting too close. And we should be good, so let's go have a look. Yeah, we're close. I'll go ahead and pull up about a foot. All right, well, we're gonna get this thing dropped. First things first, we always dump the bags when we drop. Even though I'm empty and it wouldn't put that much of a bind on the suspension, I'm still gonna go ahead and lower it because that's what we do. And once you get into a habit, it's best to keep that habit. This is Bellevue, Ohio. Cornfields around the big soybean plant is over there. So let's get this done. Gonna get it squared away, get it cleaned up, and we'll be back with you guys here in a little bit. I have checked in, dropped out, and now I'm doing what many drivers do when they get ready to head back out on the road. I didn't do this morning when I left. I'm getting ready to unpack everything, get it organized here in the back of the truck. I'll be getting my bed remade, my pillowcase nice and washed, fresh, back on my pillow. I use a sleeping bag. I think I've told you guys that before. I hardly ever unmake my bed. I almost always sleep in my sleeping bag. I'll be getting that squared away, and like I said, getting everything put up and organized. Okay, I have left Bellevue, where I washed out, and now I am at Hitchcock Trucking in Weberville, Michigan. And I'm going to show you why. What I had in my tubes was a powder, like a poly powder. And the folks at D&D in Bellevue, they don't have brushes. So here's my tubes, and then obviously my bottom line. But I'm going to put my hand up in here. And if I pull my hand out, you guys, can you see that white? I don't know if you can see it or not. There's a white film on my fingers. And their snake, their high pressure snake in Bellevue is unable to get that out. And that is all the way up my bottom line. It's in my 4-inch loading and unloading lines. Like if I take my hand in here and pull it out, I get the same thing. So these things are going to need brushed. That's the bore to get all that out, and there's really not much that can be done. It has to get cleaned up. So it came here. The tank is good. It's the lines that are bad. So they're going to have to get that, but I'm here now, and they're going to be getting on this pretty soon. So, hey, that's how it is in Vex. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, and clearly this is going to require a little bit more effort to get this trailer clean so we don't have any contamination. Beautiful day in Michigan. Thank you, Lord. 75 degrees out. It is gorgeous. Hey, good morning from Ottawa, Illinois. I washed out in Weberville. They did a good job getting that residue out of my lines. What happened was it turned to a paste like I showed you, and it just wouldn't wash. They had to brush it and get like a turpentine in there to get that out. But I am here loading sand, getting loaded currently. I am under the chute. They load right on the scale here, which is great. So it doesn't take long at all. I'm putting 21,000 in the front and 24,000 in the back for 45,000 total. I had to think about that. And we're getting it done. So we're going to be out of here shortly. This place doesn't take long, which is great. It is currently 6:47 a.m. local time, so I should be done and gone by 7:30, providing they don't mess up the load and I got to go dump some off. That's what happened last time I was here. The guy put what I wanted in the back and the front, and what I wanted in the front and the back, and he overloaded my drives by 3,000 pounds. But we're getting it done. Shouldn't be long. And again, heading down to Albertville, Alabama, if I didn't say that previously. So making it happen. Bruce Oakley. This is vacuum pneumatics, but I'm hauling a dirt load today. And I'm kind of glad for that, because when I blow this off down in Albertville, it's going to clean out that bottom line in my tees really good. So that is the good thing about sand. So has some advantages. Catch you guys later. Peace out.
I am a cop, and you will respect my authority.
Okay, I'm walking out of the Loves here in Raymer, Tennessee, and I saw this guy's wrecker here. Man's Wrecker, Jackson, Tennessee. That's a good looking truck. That man was up there cleaning his windows a second ago. I'm just coming out of getting a shower, guys. It's about 3 o'clock in the morning. We're getting ready to head over to Albertville, Alabama to deliver this load of sand, but I woke up this morning to good company. I went to bed early yesterday. Again, it's 3 in the morning and I want to get on the road. But I woke up to some good company here. Mr. Oakley snuck in sometime through the evening while I was sleeping. So at least I know we've got Oakley and Oakley. So it's an Oakley parade here in the Love's Truck Stop in Raymer, Tennessee, which is just south of Jackson. But this fella's got his T680, truck 10174. Been with Oakley for 2 years, at least. So I don't know the man. But I was glad to wake up and see him parked next to me. At least I know he wasn't going to hit my truck. By golly, I'd hope not. But alright, we're going to get up in here and make some breakfast, which consists of a protein shake, my daily vitamins, and a protein pancake. And then we're going to do a pre-trip, and we're going to get on the road because we got fuel yesterday evening when we got here because I didn't have any showers. I normally don't get fuel at Love's because I don't like the bio that they put in it, and it leaves a lot of buildup in my fuel filters. That bio just turns your fuel filters black and leaves a lot of residue in there. So I generally try to get fuel at TA Petro. I don't really like Flying J's and Pilots too much because, I mean, bluntly, they're just nasty. Pilot, Flying J, they don't take care of them. You guys know this. They're all run down, beat up. Half the time the showers don't work. The parking lots are atrocious. I'm not a fan of the Haslams. Even though I'm from Cleveland, I can't stand the NFL and I don't like the Cleveland Browns. I'm not trying to be negative, it's just how it is. I haven't liked the NFL ever since they took a knee and then supported that. I will never watch the NFL again. As a career military guy, Semper Fi Marines, the NFL will never have my vote ever for the rest of my life. But moving on from all of those opinions, the Haslams, as you knew, or as you know, owned Pilot, Flying J, and for all the money they spent on the Cleveland Browns, they really didn't put a dime into those truck stops, and they are trash. Now, Buffett owns it, Berkshire Hathaway, so we'll see if they make some improvements, but so far I'm not seeing it. Anyhow, we're going to get some breakfast, get on the road, get to Albertville. Got Mr. Oakley next to us, so I had good company for the night and didn't even know it. Catch you guys later on. Hope you're having the best day of your life. God bless you. Okay, remember, Jesus Christ died on the cross for your sins. It's grace. Okay, grace, unmerited favor. All right, grace, in my opinion, God's riches at Christ's expense. So, not intended to be a preaching video, but nonetheless, those are my beliefs, and I'm praying for everybody.
You better get back to school, little boy.
Ow! Get your ass to jail! Ow! Hey, what the hell are you doing? You can't do that!
I'm delivering the sand in Alabama that I loaded in Ottawa, Illinois. We're going up into there. Bit of a tight spot to get back in here. We got it back. I've been here before. You have the blind side off this dirt road with a ditch right on the other side. When you come back in, you're coming into these silos right here, and you got to get to this back pipe. The problem is this curb and the way you have to come around. You have to blindside around another curb right there, around this one, and be careful you don't catch a tire, because this curb is just high enough that it'll catch the bead on your wheel and it'll blow your tires out. So I'm very cautious when I back in here. I've been here once before, I think it's only been one time. So we're getting it done though. We're unloading from here. We're heading to Louisiana. Then flowing, if I'm not mistaken, going up to Ontario. That's the last I was told. So we're getting it done. That'll be about another hour. And then we're going to get on the road and start heading that way. Catch you later. Thanks for watching.